You wake up every morning and before you've even taken your first deep breath, the world is already reaching for you. Your phone lights up with endless notifications, the news screams chaos, small betrayals from people you trusted replay in your mind, and the heavy weight of responsibilities presses against your chest. You step out of bed, and it feels as though the very air carries invisible demands waiting to consume you. The truth is, the world demands something from you before you've even had the chance to gather yourself. If you are not careful, you start carrying every burden as if it were your own: yesterday's insult, tomorrow's worries, today's distractions. They pile on your back like chains until your mind no longer belongs to you. But listen closely, there is another way to live. You were not born to be a slave to every impulse, every insult, and every passing demand. You were born to walk through life steady, calm, and unbothered. Not because the world is gentle, not because people are always kind, but because you have built yourself into someone unshaken by every gust of wind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. And strength is the foundation upon which freedom is built. The storms of life will never cease. People will lie, betray, disappoint. Circumstances will twist against you. But you cannot stop that. What you can control, and what only you can control, is how firmly you stand when the storm breaks over you. Picture yourself as a warrior on a battlefield. Arrows fly, swords clash, fire burns all around, and yet you move forward with calm steps, your eyes fixed ahead. The chaos is not gone, but it cannot touch you because you have mastered yourself. This is the essence of living unbothered, not by eliminating chaos, but by becoming greater than it. Discipline is your first armor. Without it, you walk naked before the world. The man who cannot govern his sleep will be ruled by laziness. The one who cannot control his tongue will be enslaved by his anger. The man who cannot resist his desires will be dragged like an animal by them. Discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. It is the key to becoming untouchable. Wake before the sun. Train your body when the world is still asleep. Let the cold morning air sting your skin, let your muscles ache, let your lungs burn. This pain is not your enemy. It is the forge that makes you strong, calm, and unmovable. Seneca reminded us, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And he was right. Every time you push yourself into discomfort, you prove to yourself that your fears were illusions. Hunger sharpens you. Fatigue builds you. Solitude frees you. Learn silence. Stop filling the air with words. In silence, you see what others cannot, while others waste their energy on arguments, gossip, and empty boasting. You preserve yours. You move in shadows, unseen, quietly growing stronger. Epictetus advised, "Be silent for the most part, or speak only what is necessary." To be unbothered is to master your tongue. You do not need to answer every insult, win every debate, or explain yourself to those who will never understand. Let your life speak for you. Let your discipline be your loudest answer. People will test you. A friend betrays you. A partner walks away. A stranger mocks you. The weak man reacts, shouting, pleading, cursing. In doing so, he gives away his power. But you must remain still. Show no anger. Show no desperation. Show no weakness. Remember, nothing they say, nothing they do, can touch the man who has mastered himself. Think of a rock in a river. The water crashes and foams against it, yet the rock does not move. It does not beg the storm to be softer, nor complain about the force of the waves. It stands unmoved, eternal. This is how you must be. Let words wash over you, let difficulty strike you, but remain unshaken. But understand this, it will not come easily. To become unbothered, you must struggle. You must suffer. You must discipline your mind and body relentlessly. Do not run from struggle. Seek it. Embrace it. Every trial sharpens your armor. Every insult tests your silence. Every setback strengthens your resilience. You live in an age where men are soft, addicted to distraction, desperate for approval. They cannot last an hour without their phones, a day without validation, or a week without pleasure. But you must choose the harder road. Rise before the sun. Sweat until your vision blurs. Work in silence while others waste themselves in noise. Govern your urges while others chase every craving like dogs. If you are easily shaken, if every small thing disturbs you, then you are still a slave. A slave to comfort, to opinion, to weakness. And a slave cannot walk freely in this world. A slave reacts. A master remains still. Remember the examples: Marcus Aurelius, an emperor surrounded by war and betrayal, yet reminding himself daily to remain calm, just, and disciplined. Epictetus, born a slave, beaten and crippled, yet rising above his chains to declare that freedom lies only in the mastery of the mind. Seneca, condemned to death, facing it without fear, writing words that ignite the spirit centuries later. They lived unbothered not because life was kind, but because they became stronger than its cruelty. They did not wait for peace to be handed to them. They carved it out through discipline, silence, and resilience. So tomorrow when you rise, look into the mirror and ask yourself, will I live as a slave, or will I live as a free man? Will I let insults, desires, and setbacks chain me down? Or will I walk like a warrior, silent, steady, unshaken? To live unbothered is not to seek an easy path. It is to expect nothing and prepare for everything. Discipline your body. Master your mind. Guard your tongue. Embrace your struggles. And if you live this way long enough, something changes. The storms will keep coming, but you will not bend. The world will keep testing you, but you will not break. In that stillness, in that strength, you will discover true freedom.